Okay, let's take you now to Cromwell, where a physical therapy patient there is sharing his story of survival in hopes of inspiring others.
He's a 42-year-old father of 3 and a triathlete, now working to get back on the race course. And it comes after suffering an almost deadly cardiac arrest. Here's Fox 61's Jim Altman.
Well, his road to recovery might be a marathon, but for Bobby, his pace is certainly picking up.
I was doing CrossFit.
All right, go for it.
I was in triathlons.
Here we go, Bobby.
And just a very busy life.
Here we go, here we go.
Bobby Nims is making a push. And from the Gaylord Physical Therapy Clinic in Cromwell.
We're gonna do 15 wall balls.
A comeback story.
All right, 15. So he had a cardiac arrest. His heart stopped. He stopped breathing.
Yeah, so I clinically died and side of the highway.
Bobby, an IT tech from Haddam, is a father of 3 and a force on the gym floor.
Here we go, here we go.
Last year, a cardiac arrest left him in a coma for 5 days.
Yeah, so 10 months ago, was attending a Mohegan Sun game at Uncasville and had an anaphylactic reaction to a cookie with tree nuts. And unfortunately didn't make it to the hospital in time. Had roadside CPR by a state trooper and an off-duty paramedic. And CPR more or less saved my life.
Flown by Lifestar to Yale New Haven Hospital, it took 4 weeks just for Bobby to get back on his feet.
The fact that he was such in good shape prior to is absolutely the reason he's still with us here today. All right back into it.
Nearly a year later,
14, last one.
the heavy lifting continues. Twice weekly rehab sessions with physical therapist Stephanie Parenti are just part of his regimen.
Just seeing how hard he's working to get back to where he was, not just for himself, but for his family, his friends, has been so enlightening to me as a therapist and as a human. 1 minute, Bobby, 1 minute.
And a few laps with his care team.
I'm going to be doing races in the future, for sure.
Can go miles to help spread his message.
That you can. That there are people out there, that are resources out there that can be part of your team to help you get back up.
He's 1 in a million, for sure. Maybe even more than that. I mean, to have Bobby here today is a true miracle.
There's a message behind me. You are closer than you were yesterday.
Last one.
If you're going to fight for your life, you have to choose to live, but then you have to have the right people there too, So my story is more than just me.
In Cromwell, Jim Altman, Fox 61.